Hello, Immortal News family, and welcome back to our channel. In the last 24 hours, we have received the somber news of the passing of extraordinary talents, and today's episode is dedicated to honoring their memory. Before we start, we kindly ask for your support. If this video or the legacies of these remarkable individuals have touched your life, please consider giving this video a thumbs up as a sign of respect and remembrance. Thank you. Number 5. Enjoy your favorite cousin's song as the sun goes down, read the final message shared by his family, a fitting farewell to a man whose music lit skies around the world. Dave Cousins, founder of the legendary British band Strawbs, has passed away at the age of 85. He died peacefully after a long illness, surrounded by loved ones at Pilgrim's Hospice in Canterbury. For more than 50 years, Cousins shaped the sound of modern folk and progressive rock with honesty and heart. As the driving force behind Strawbs, he evolved the group from its bluegrass origins into a band that spoke to the times, and often ahead of them. Under his spirited leadership, albums like Grave New World and Bursting at the Seams climbed charts and won lifelong fans. Songs such as Lay Down and Hero and Heroine are not just hits, they're part of the story of British music. His signature voice and poetic lyrics made each track unforgettable. His 1972 solo album, 2 Weeks Last Summer, revealed yet another layer to his artistry. Melancholic, surprising, and deeply human. Dave was more than just a performer, he was a builder. He helped launch the career of Sandy Denny and kept the Strawbs alive through decades of lineup changes and musical shifts. Even severe illness couldn't keep him away from the stage for long. His resilience gave hope to fans and strength to his fellow musicians. Beyond music, Cousins made waves in another medium, broadcast radio. He held leadership roles in the UK's evolving local radio scene, bridging voices across communities. Remembered for his warmth, wit, and deep love for storytelling, Dave inspired more than admiration. He inspired connection. Longtime friend and fellow musician Tony Hooper said, "Dave had a vision you couldn't ignore. Even when we disagreed, I walked away humming the tune he was chasing." He is survived by his extended family, his bandmates, and listeners across continents who felt their lives shift because of a single song. Dave Cousins sang about heroes and unions, journeys and dreams. Now we remember his own journey, with gratitude. Tributes to Dave Cousins. Number 4. It wasn't about telling stories, it was about revealing truths, a colleague once said of Rudolph Vandenberg. That guiding principle shaped every frame of his powerful films. Rudolph Vandenberg, the visionary behind Dutch cinematic gems like Suskind and De Johnsons, has passed away at the age of 76. He died peacefully following a brief illness, leaving behind a legacy marked by daring storytelling and deep emotional insight. Born in Rotterdam, Vandenberg originally studied political science before turning to film. His first documentary, Algerian Times, marked the beginning of a career unafraid to confront injustice, memory, and identity. Over more than 4 decades, he directed and wrote acclaimed dramas and documentaries that captured both the harshness and hope of the human condition. Films like Bastille, Evenings, and Terza combined intellectual depth with emotional resonance. His work wasn't always easy to watch, but it was impossible to forget. He earned numerous accolades, including the prestigious Golden Calf for Best Director and international recognition with the Golden Dolphin Award. In total, he amassed 8 wins and 5 nominations, but his true accomplishment was the emotional truth his films conveyed. Vandenberg wasn't just a filmmaker, he was also a mentor and passionate voice for artistic and social engagement. He challenged audiences, supported young creatives, and remained deeply committed to meaningful cinema throughout his career. Following news of his passing, tributes poured in from across the globe. A fellow Dutch director wrote, "Rudolph's work didn't follow trends, it challenged them. He made films that matter. Though he has left us, his voice endures in every scene, every story, and every life his work has touched. His impact on Dutch and international cinema remains a testament to how powerful and personal filmmaking can be." Rudolph Vandenberg is survived by his family who supported his vision with devotion. The film world has lost a bold storyteller, but his art will continue to speak for years to come. Tributes to Rudolph Vandenberg, Vaughn. Number 3. He believed that television should not just entertain, but teach and connect us all. That's how a close colleague once described Enrique Nikonor, a man whose vision changed not only what we watched, but why we watched. Enrique passed away peacefully at 80, leaving behind a legacy built on storytelling, education, and the deep belief that public service broadcasting could shape a kinder, more informed world. Born in Nuevo Progreso, Mexico, his journey in media began in Cuba as a young animation designer. From those early sketches to producing major television programs, his work stretched across cultures and generations. In Spain, he took on a pivotal role with public television and later became the director of TVE2. It was there he created beloved characters Caponata and Perezgil, Spain's own Muppets, for Barrio Sésamo. For thousands of children, those fuzzy friends were the first window into learning and imagination. Enrique's dedication extended far beyond production. As a long-serving member and president of the Input TV conference, and a mentor at workshops like EVE, he nurtured talent and advocated for quality storytelling around the world. Even after stepping away from public television, he remained a force in global media, championing the mission of public broadcasting at every opportunity. Though known internationally, Enrique moved quietly through his work, generous with his time, meticulous in craft, and always more focused on impact than attention. Colleagues admired his humility. "He was a light in the room," one peer said, "always ready to listen, to help, to create something meaningful." He is survived by his loving wife Cayetana Mulero, and 2 daughters, Maria and Cayetana, who carry forward his spirit of creativity and care. Enrique Nikonor's passing is a profound loss, but his vision lives on, in every thoughtful program, in every filmmaker he inspired, and in every child who learned something new thanks to his tireless work. Tributes to Enrique Nikonor. Number 2, he brought quiet intensity wherever he went, on stage, on screen, and in life. So said one of Jurgen Leak's longtime colleagues, speaking of a performer who left an unforgettable mark on Estonia's theater and film scene. Jurgen Leak passed away on July 13, 2025 at the age of 35, after a brief illness. His early passing has left the performing arts world in deep mourning. Raised in the small town of Kuressaare, Jurgen's roots ran deep in Saaremaa. After studying acting in Tallinn, he joined Theatre No. 99, where he quickly gained attention for his powerful performances. Those early years shaped his reputation as a dedicated and emotionally rich actor. His breakout film role came in The Hauntingly Beautiful November, where he starred as Hans. The film reached worldwide audiences and was Estonia's official selection for the Academy Awards. It became a defining part of his career, earning him a Best Actor nomination and the admiration of fellow artists. Though best known for his film work, Jurgen also shaped stories on television and stage. From roles in hit series like Kontor to experimental theater productions at Vaughn, his performances were always layered, vulnerable, and honest. In 2018, Jurgen married fellow actor Rudolph Leak. Their connection, on and off screen, was marked by quiet strength and artistic vision. They shared the screen in memorable films, crafting characters that stayed with viewers long after the credits rolled. Those closest to Jurgen speak not just of his talent, but of his generosity. A calming presence during rehearsals, a patient listener behind the scenes. He lifted others with him, never losing sight of what storytelling truly means: connection. Friends, fans, and fellow artists from across Estonia have offered heartfelt tributes. His departure leaves a silence that's hard to fill, but his work, his warmth, and the roles he brought to life will continue to inspire. At 35, Jurgen Leak had already built a legacy many aspire to. His time was short, but he used it fully, with passion, care, and purpose. Tributes to Jurgen Leak. What's trending on the internet? News 1. Let's take a moment to honor the life of Muhammadu Buhari, the former president of Nigeria, who has passed away at the age of 82 in London after a long illness. Buhari's story is one of extraordinary service and resilience. Starting as a major general in the Nigerian army, he first led his country as a military ruler in the 1980s, known for his tough stance against corruption. Years later, he returned as a democratically elected president, serving 2 full terms from 2015 to 2023, a period that saw Nigeria reduce violence from Boko Haram, reclaim thousands of hostages, and launch bold anti-corruption measures. His leadership oversaw the passing of key reforms, vital infrastructure projects, and a push to modernize the oil industry. While opinions on his legacy vary, many Nigerians remember him for championing national security and infrastructure, as well as for addressing some of the nation's toughest challenges. Flags in Nigeria will fly at half-staff, and his body will return home for a hero's farewell. Muhammadu Buhari will be remembered worldwide as a determined leader who, through ups and downs, made his mark on history and left lessons for generations to come. News 2. Sometimes even the most vibrant and promising lives touch our hearts from afar. This week, people across the world have paused to reflect on the life of Gaia Costa, a 24-year-old woman from Tempio Pausania, in northern Sardinia, Italy. Gaia was known locally as a dedicated babysitter and a beloved daughter, whose warmth and care brought joy to her family and many children in her community. On Tuesday, in the coastal town of Porto Cervo, Gaia's life was cut short in a heartbreaking accident while she was crossing a road at a crosswalk. Despite quick efforts by emergency responders, Gaia could not be revived. The incident has cast a wave of deep sorrow over her family and the close-knit community she called home. Gaia's story reminds us to cherish each day, honor one another with kindness, and look out for our neighbors. As friends and loved ones gather to remember her, Gaia's legacy of gentle care and compassion will shine on in the memories of all who knew her. Let's keep Gaia's family in our thoughts. and may her generous spirit continue to inspire us to live each day with gratitude and love. News 3. It's been a difficult time in Nashville, where 24-year-old country music artist Conor Smith has made headlines for reasons no one ever hopes for. Last month, Conor was involved in a tragic accident when his pickup truck struck a 77-year-old woman, Dorothy Dobbins, as she was crossing a downtown street. Despite immediate aid from Conor and the quick response of emergency crews, Ms. Dobbins sadly passed away after being taken to the hospital. Authorities found no evidence of impairment or distraction, and Conor has fully cooperated with their investigation. He was cited with a misdemeanor for failure to yield the right-of-way and will appear in court next month. Deeply affected, Conor has spoken out publicly, sharing his heartbreak and offering prayers for Ms. Dobbins' family. He's also chosen to pause several shows to focus on healing and honoring her memory, committing to support pedestrian safety efforts in the community. Though this loss is truly heartbreaking, the changes being made to improve crosswalk safety and Conor's genuine response highlight a community coming together in compassion. Dorothy Dobbins will be remembered, and her legacy will encourage others to prioritize care and kindness on every street corner. News 4. Here's a bit of uplifting news for all you music lovers out there. If you've seen some worrisome rumors online about legendary rocker Aussie Osborne, you can rest easy. Ozzy is very much with us, and his daughter Kelly Osborne wants everyone to know the truth. Recently, Kelly, who just turned 40, spoke out to set the record straight after an AI-generated video surfaced online, falsely claiming that her 76-year-old father was gravely ill. Addressing her followers directly, Kelly assured everyone that while Ozzy does live with Parkinson's disease and his mobility isn't quite what it used to be, he is not dying. In fact, Kelly couldn't help but marvel at how dedicated fans continue to care about Ozzy's well-being after all these years. Through it all, Ozzy remains a symbol of resilience and passion for music. He continues to inspire both longtime fans and new generations, showing us how to face life's changes with humor and heart. One thing's for sure, Ozzy's legacy as the Prince of Darkness shines on, and he's still rocking in his own way. Let's celebrate the positive impact he's made, and look forward to the next chapter in his remarkable story. News 5. What a touching moment for Hollywood and fans everywhere. On July 13th, actress Sarah Michelle Gellar, now 48, shared a heartfelt tribute to her dear friend Shannon Doherty, marking 1 year since Shannon's passing at age 53 from cancer. The two stars, both beloved for their roles in hit shows like Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Beverly Hills 90210, shared a close bond that spanned many years. Sarah posted a sweet video montage online, set to the song See You Again, showing treasured memories, horseback riding, museum visits, birthday celebrations, and plenty of laughter together. She kept her message simple, just a single heartbreak emoji, letting the moments speak for themselves. During the challenges of the pandemic, Shannon supported Sarah's family, giving her children joy and adventure when the world felt uncertain. That generosity captured the spirit Shannon brought to the lives of those around her. On this anniversary, friends and fans are remembering Shannon Doherty for her resilience, her warmth, and her unwavering friendship. Though deeply missed, Shannon's legacy of love and laughter lives on in the hearts of all who knew her. News 6. Let's take a moment to shine a light on actress Maline Klein, the 27-year-old star of Netflix's Outer Banks. With filming underway for the show's highly anticipated final season, Maline recently spoke out in a candid interview about the very personal issue of body image. After years in the public eye and starting Outer Banks at just 22, Maline shared how she finds it very bizarre, that people fixate on her weight and appearance online. She explained that changes in how she looks are simply part of real life, affected by everyday factors like stress, relationships, and even just what she ate the night before. Madeline brought a touch of humor to her response, wondering aloud, "Can I not be on my period? Can I not have a beer the night before?" Her openness goes even further as she's previously discussed overcoming challenges with disordered eating, crediting her mom for helping her shift focus from appearance to what her body can achieve. These days, Madeline prioritizes her mental health and self-worth, gracefully reminding us all that our bodies naturally change, and that's perfectly normal. As she looks ahead to new projects and the final Outer Banks season, Maline Klein continues to inspire fans of all generations with her honesty and resilience. She's a bright example of strength and self-acceptance, sure to be remembered for much more than what the camera captures. News 7. What a joyful moment to share. Gina Rodriguez, beloved star of Jane the Virgin, and her husband Joe Cicero have just announced they're expecting their second child together, and it's a baby girl. The couple, who have been married since 2019, made the happy news public with a sweet red carpet appearance at Madison Square Garden in New York City during a Netflix event. Gina, now 40, glowed as she cradled her growing baby bump, joined by her husband Joe, who's 38. Already proud parents to their 2-year-old son Charlie, Gina and Joe have been hands-on every step of the way, choosing to care for Charlie themselves without nannies or childcare. Gina has often shared how much she cherishes motherhood and how her son's communication and warmth inspire her every day. Now the family is over the moon as they prepare to welcome a baby sister for Charlie. Sending heartfelt congratulations to Gina Rodriguez and Joe Cicero as they prepare to grow their loving family. Their story is a lovely reminder of the joy that comes from new beginnings, close family bonds, and celebrating life's sweetest milestones together. Number 1. Her voice had a soul, a colleague once said. When Ruchan sang, it felt like time paused to listen. Ruchan Chamay, the legendary Turkish singer and actress who brought jazz and pop into countless Turkish homes, passed away at 94. She died peacefully, surrounded by loved ones, after a period of age-related health issues. Her story began in Istanbul, where early hardships didn't dim her determination. After studying piano and voice at the Ankara Conservatoire, her life changed when tango singer Celal Ince recognized her talent. From that moment, music became her path. At just 17, she began singing jazz on Ankara radio. In 1947, performing under a European stage name, she dazzled audiences until her Turkish roots were revealed, charming people even more. By 1950, she hosted a regular jazz hour at Istanbul Radio, becoming a voice of a new musical era. But Ruchan didn't stop there. In 1953, she stepped onto the world stage in New York, performing Turkish folk songs on American television. That performance on CBS's Art Linkletter show marked a historic moment. She became the first Turkish singer to appear on TV. Throughout the following decades, her music and films captivated millions. Her hits, Rüzgarlı Bir Akşamüstü, Gölgen Yeter Bana, and especially Para Para Para, showcased her signature elegance and emotional depth. On screen, she lit up Yeşilçam films like İstanbul Geceleri and Yuvamı Yıkamazsın. Beyond the spotlight, Ruchan was deeply admired for her gentle strength and mentorship. Many younger artists remember her kindness, wisdom, and refusal to compromise on her art. She also enjoyed a rich family life. Married to filmmaker Turgut Demirağ, she raised 2 children, one of whom, Malika Demirağ, followed in her mother's footsteps. Tributes poured in after her passing. She opened doors for all of us, one younger singer shared. We walked through the path she carved. Ruchan Chamay's graceful voice and pioneering spirit helped shape modern Turkish music and film. Her impact is felt across generations, her songs still playing in cafes and hearts alike. She is survived by her children and a cultural legacy that continues to inspire. Tributes to Ruchan Chamay. His message never changed: Jesus Christ and Him crucified. That unwavering line defined the life and mission of Jimmy Swaggart.